Hello everyone, how you guys doing? My name is Zach, and I hope you guys are having a good day, because you already know that I am. And here we go today with a brand new video on a new game, and this time it's going to be Tales of Iron. Actually, this game was pretty good, and I hope that you guys are actually going to like it as much as I did. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. So you guys may be asking, what is Tales of Iron? Well, it's pretty simple. It's basically a Metroidvania themed around rat people trying to have their own little kingdom. So, of course, let's go with the story. Of course, spoiler alert, because I'm going to be talking about the whole game here. So basically, you start as a little rat prince who is trying to become the new king. Although everybody thinks that he looks really weak because of his small figure, he's trying to prove everybody wrong by saying that yes, he is capable of becoming the new king. And to do so, he has to first off fight one of his brothers who looks very strong, but might not be as strong as he looks like. So of course, you go into there and, I guess you win the first fight. Well, that was a bit simpler than I thought. Well, next chapter, I guess. Oh, come on, you're not even gonna let me finish what I'm saying? Fine, well, basically, the frog kind people decide to start attacking us. Of course, killing the king, and, well, really attacking us as well, because we're not as strong as we thought we were. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that later on. And speaking of later on, that time's gonna be about now. So, we go back to the throne room, and, of course, as the new king, we're starting to make a little plan. Of course, knowing our brothers have been captured, we're going to try to save them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. The reason that we save them is because one of them is a chef. And we really need the chef, because he's going to be useful for making recipes. And recipes equals HP boosts. Because yeah, those little HP boosts, they're going to help a lot. And of course, our blacksmith brother. We're going to get brand new equipment, and it's going to help us for trophies later on. This is also a trophy video. Like, why else would I make it? With the story now up to date, let's begin with the first trophy, the easiest one. The tutorial. I mean, if you don't get that trophy, I'm gonna start asking questions about you. Unless you're a brand new gamer, which is fine. Not judging here. Let's just continue. So, of course, going right after this, after the whole little story that began, now you get to become the king. See, we're the king now. Yay. Time for the hardest duty to become a reality. Great. Well, time to go to our work, I guess. So, as we're trying to save our little brothers, I mean, of course, we're gonna get the killing trophies. Of course, we have to kill 25 frogs. And yeah, during this little fight over there, I got it. Nothing hard there so far. Well, this is gonna be a bit easier than I thought, right? Or am I foreshadowing myself for some odd reason? I guess we'll see now. Oh, well, I guess it's time to make the other one. I guess. Well, here we go. The 25 grubs kills. The grubs are basically a type of enemy that is bugs, but on the floor. In my opinion, they're the most annoying ones. And yeah, you'll see a bunch of them. Because you do go a lot underground, because yeah, we're rat people. So, going to our quest, we save our first brother. So, yay! And for saving our first brother, we get our first ranged weapon, which is the bow. There's 3 types. There's bows, there's crossbows, and, weirdly enough, guns, which is something to be explained a bit later on. So yeah, now that we have the bow, we get another trophy. Geez, these trophies are actually way easier than I thought. I mean, hell, you could clearly see I'm about to get one for getting a 2-handed weapon. I don't even know why the fuck I was so worried about these trophies. Easier and easier by now. Okay, now I'm really starting to wonder, why are they so easy? Like, really? Now we even have the ones for every type of currency? Nah, of course. It can't be that hard. I don't know why the guide says that it's supposed to be a 6 out of 10 difficulty. I mean, currency. There's something I'm missing for sure at this point. Wow, really? Just like this? Another one? Well, no matter. Let's talk about some of the bosses in this game. They're actually really interesting on how every single one of them has a different mechanism. For instance, this one teaches you how to use the 2-handed weapon you just got. Really easy. You see his shield? charge with R2, hit him, and he falls down and you get to deal some damage. Simple as that, but that's what I like about this game. Simple mechanism that makes the game more interesting. And see, well, I clearly suck because the game warns you he's going to be attacking you. And yeah, I still get hit. But at least this boss was somewhat challenging. I mean, I'm finally starting to get the challenge I've been wanting to get. Took a while though. Nearly 2 hours already. Well, I guess the game is finally giving me a challenge. Kinda sad 2 hours though, unless it's just my habit of playing Souls games. Well, who knows? With finally this boss being killed, I guess we can finally go save our second brother. About time we get to save the second one. And I like those cool little animations that you get after killing a boss. It's like, you know, a nice finisher. Nearly every boss has this, and wait, actually no, every boss has this stuff. And it's really fun. It's, depending on the weapon, it actually changes too, as I noticed it. But sadly, I don't have enough footage for this, so you can trust my word. Or you can just play the game yourself. It was actually really fun. I do recommend that game. Well, now that our second brother is saved, it's time to finally rebuild our kingdom. And frankly, it was actually pretty fun to do. First of all, we had to redo the kitchen, and then we had to redo the blacksmithing, and of course, the most important part, your own throne. I mean, how can you be a king without a throne? It wouldn't make sense, right? Well, probably speaking for myself, but yeah, I do believe being a king, you need your throne. Duh, it's obvious. So as we decided to rebuild our kingdom, in the meantime, we finished getting all the gold that we needed for the trophy, which was simply by doing side quests, and some side quests that were actually a little interesting, like fixing this traveler's wagon. Really easy, just buy a wheel from someone, and there you go. And of course, since we did enough side quests, we finished the Elder faction. Well, side quests. They're not that bad, really. So, I forgot to mention earlier, we did get 25 kills with Mozzies, which are just flying annoying ass insects. I mean, goddamn, what else is there more to talk about? Oh, and one of the side quests was to kill the Mozzie Queen. Really, not the most annoying boss so far. I mean, god, there's a few of them, but not the most annoying one. I mean, the most annoying one is coming up really soon. But, still a fun game, regardless of how annoying some bosses can be. So with our kingdom actually practically rebuilt, now it's time to help out with the others with the stuff that you need to do. For example, the blacksmith is asking you to go get some book to be able to build some new weapons, because of course a weak military is not a good kingdom. So that's exactly what we do. And here is one of the weirdest boss I've had so far, but really fun to beat as well. And you're probably wondering, Zach, where'd you get that awesome hammer? It looks very familiar. Well, I'll tell you this right now. So, to be able to get his notes, you need to go to the depths, or the crypts, depending on however you want to call them. And during the crypts, you need to put 4 statues in this one particular room. Now, of course, I'm not going to show you where everything is, because I want you to get some of the experience by your own selves. And, of course, well, there's a secret boss, which is one of the old heirs of the kingdom. Now, not that hard to beat, but barely made it, as you can see. What a stressful fight, though. But now we get to get the real weapon, which is not by him, but none other than, Ratthor. Wow, this was so far one of the biggest challenges that I've had in this game so far. Really fun boss, and yeah, his weapon is overpowered as shit. And of course I didn't use it the rest of the game because I don't like slow weapons, but powerful weapon. If you get it, please keep it. Honestly, it's gonna help you a lot. If of course you don't mind being a bit slow during the attacks. The crypt finally being done, now it's time to go help out with some new tasks. As the military is trying to rebuild, apparently their problems is now with the mines. And yeah, you fall into the mines, which actually becomes the depths. And you get to meet new mole people, which they have electricity. Remember when I was telling you you're gonna have to figure something out about the guns? Well, They're the people who actually makes you get the guns. Old people with the guns. Huh? Okay. Well, at least now we get a new option about the recipe book. We finally completed it, so that means no more HP boosts. Guess you're just gonna be good at this point, right? Well, no other than having a good reason to be good is the arena fights, which they were really fun, and they had funny names, actually pop culture references, as wrestlers. And I'm not telling you all of them, I want you guys to go see it for yourselves. They're really funny, and fun fights. Fun fights the whole way. And wow, we're nearly done. If only there was a bit more of this game. Which is why I decided to go complete more of the side quests. Now that the Rangers are done, I guess it's time to finally start going to the end of the game, right? I mean, what else is there to do? Oh yeah, probably some new arena fights later on. And now, since everything else is done, it's time to go fight the final boss. Honestly, he was quite hard. Took me a good amount of time to beat him. And boy was it satisfying to finally kill this boss. Sadly enough, you don't really get a trophy for that one. You just kill him and that's it. But that does not mean that there is no trophies to go get. Now that we've killed the final boss, and that we've become the rightful king with a powerful kingdom, it's time to go get the other things that we need. Like finishing the arenas and the armors that we missed out on. Yeah, that's about it, right? I guess there's only one more test to do. Oh, well, yeah, that was it. With all this finally being done, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys want. It helps me a lot, and it helps me know that you guys are actually enjoying the videos that I make. So, without further ado, please, have a good day, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you guys, and hope to see you guys again sometime. Alright, goodbye.